How do I rank the Polène? What's your favorite? Hello everyone, welcome back to a mommy review where I review all things for the love of. Today I'm checking out Polène Paris, which has been a brand that's been tugging on my heartstring for a couple months now. If you're not familiar, Polène is a Parisian leather brand that was founded around 2016 by two brothers and a sister. And they have so many different bags, and I'm just excited to check out the bags with you and rank, in my opinion, what the best bags from. I must say, I don't care. I actually don't have all of these bags, but I would love to hear from you if you have any bags, any opinions on it, if you have a favorite of some sort. But looking at it, I see on social media that there are so many of these Instagram influencers and YouTube influencers that talk about this brand, how affordable and how great quality it is. So it looks like a work of the bag usually is done by French, Italian, Spanish tanneries, and they even spend a lot of time talking about the parts that they use, how it's used from brass with gold, and like the craftsmanship associated, and even like the thread that they use with Mara 30 thread that are made in France by Gutensman. So I really love how they go into the details of the brand itself. Now, specifically, I'm going to dive into the bags that they have. Now, if you're familiar with brand, they name their bags according to numbers. There's number one, numero uno, and then there's mini version, backpack, nano, 6, 7, and they skip a couple numbers there, but this video I'm gonna go for my top 15 bags from my least favorite, number 15, all the way to number 1, the number 1 bag I'll look for from a mommy's point of view. Again, if you like the content of this channel, please consider like, subscribing, and sharing. It really would help a lot. Well, on with the ranking. I should start with the caveat that I will not be including micro bags in this ranking. Of course, all these bags ranking is my opinion only in terms of my usability and functionality from a mommy's point of view. I'm sure it's going to be different from person to person, but so I would say that caveat when I'm looking at these bags, I'm not looking at anything that's ultra small. I love to have things that are free up my hands to play with my kids. So I love crossbody bags, but also don't want them to drape over me because I'm a little bit on the petite side. So I don't want the bag to wear me. That said, I would say my ranking is probably different from typical ones you see because I think a lot of people love these classy like numero uno, and numero uno is just not my go-to bag in ranking right now. I'll go from the least favorite to my favorite bag to start off. Number 15. So my least favorite bag, I don't know if it's a surprise for some of you, it is numero wheat, which is number 8. I think it is a very Instagram worthy bag. It looks beautiful. It's priced at $390 Canadian, but I just don't see it as a super functional bag. I love that it has feet on the bottom, but I think my main issue with the bag is that like there is not a very large opening for you to go in and get your things, and I think it looks like a great statement bag. I just don't see myself going to the park and being to easily access what I need from it. And then number 14. My second least favorite bag is probably this La Kebabs bag. So it is a huge bag. I am a petite girl. I feel like this bag is totally gonna wear me, but I love how the flaps can go in, fold inwards, and it's basically a big kind of tote bag. I love the soft leather associated with it. This one's $490 camel. I think it's interesting, but I just don't feel like it's anything that kind of speaks to me to a degree that I must have it, but it's a very cute tote bag. Number 13. This next bag that's going up in the ranking now, bags that I like more of this one, and you can see it comes in a larger one. I think it's a very interesting shape, very signature, and then very different from what you typically see. but it's priced at $390, and I think it's a very interesting bag. But again, like with the large opening, I feel like there isn't a lot of security, but it's a great beach bag to throw into, but all your stuff into when you go to the park. But for $390, I probably won't spend that type of money on a beach bag that I'll be throwing around. Number 12. Next bag, onwards to bags that I like more of, is numero 6. Number 6. I think this is such a cute bag that you can go out for a night out with just like chapsticks, hand sanitizer, like just nothing too much. It's priced at $230. The reason it's kind of ranked lower on my list is because it's a little bit on the smaller side, and I like to throw in a lot of random things just in case I need it. It is full grain leather, handmade in Spain, and the other thing I have concern about it is just accessibility in terms of getting my things. I feel like you have to fidget quite a bit to get the bag out of that ring hole just to get what you need out of it. And I don't find it super secure, but what I see now is that they have an inner pocket, which is really cool that they thought of that as well for security measures, but just a bit too small for me for my liking. Number 11. So onwards, the next one is the number 7. Now number 7, I love how there's this thick strap. You can go crossbody and also as a shoulder bag. But I think that because of this thick strap that is not removable, when you use it as a top handle, you see that the strap just kind of dangles on the bottom, and aesthetically it just doesn't look amazing to me that way. So that's why this is a bag that's lower down my ranking, or else I think it's probably super comfortable with the thicker strap and also with the flap closing of the gold hardware. This one's priced at $490 for numero 7. Number 10. Now the next one, moving up on my list of bags that I now like a little bit more of, is numero 10, which is the hobo one that I'm looking for. I just find that it's a very long, big bag that will wear on me. Also, although the shape is like interesting and hobo bags are really in right now, $420, I think it's a nice bag, but it's just gonna wear me down a little bit, so it's lower down on my list in this case. Number 9. The next one is numero 7 mini, which is the same bag you saw earlier, except this one does not have the thick shoulder strap. It has a chain strap instead. I think it's really classy, and I love how the top handle hangs there as a decorative option, and it's just so cute. So this one is currently priced at $420 for this gorgeous bag. I love the hardware that's going with the camel, dual camel right now, 2 tones. It just makes it such an interesting bag, and the gold hardware chain with the gold hardware buckle in the front is just beautiful. It has emphasized by this resistant gold PVD gilding, so it's a nice touch that they add. Definitely moving on to my list of items that I like more of. Number 8. I now are number 8 on my ranking list. It is this number 11, which I think is so ultra cute. At first I couldn't figure out how you open the bag, but it looked like this is a magnetic closure here that you can just clasp open. I think it's ultra cute and chic, and I can work well as a top handle, and it's just so different. I think it's really cute. My only issue is that I think it probably doesn't carry a lot on the inside, but look, I love how kind of like this minimalistic look that Polène has. Not super logo branding, but the knots on the side is just so cute. This one's priced at $320. Number 7. Now, number 7 is numero 1, which for a lot of people is kind of like their number 1 bag on the list. This one's priced at $430 for this trio camel of textured leather. I think it's such a classic bag for Polène. If you're looking at Polène, this is the bag that you're probably looking at they're most well known for. And I think it's ultra cute, and it comes in all these different colors. and it has a buckle on the inside as well to kind of open up the bag even on the side here, and also there's a buckle underneath the flap. But like, I think it's really pretty, but and I even have feet on the bottom to protect the bag. It looks like a giant dumpling to me, like a cute dumpling, but it's a little bit bigger side for me, so that's why it's currently priced as number 7 under numero uno for $430 for this beautiful leather bag. Such a signature handbag for Polène. Number 6. So as I mentioned, I don't love these giant bags. So you can see the ones on my ranking that are higher up, giving them a more petite version, is smaller bags, including this numero mini bag for $360. I think is so cute. I can see myself going to the park with my kids. There's a back pocket for your essentials at frequent access like your cell phone. Can see myself going to the beach, throwing my bag on top, and you can even adjust the strap so it looks like a top handle or cross body, or maybe under the shoulder. But like, I feel like it's such a versatile bag. Now that I'm looking at it, I might even rank this a little bit higher, but I think this is so cute. So I think it's a much better option than the numero by itself, given that it has so many ways to wear it. Number 5. Now this one came surprising to me. I think this will probably rank lower now that I noticed that you can wear the backpack so many ways. But this is the Umi, and it's $390 for this camel texture leather. It's a pretty kind of normal bag, but I can see it being super functional. It looks really puffy and soft, which is why I ranked it a little bit higher, but kind of like a typical shoulder bag. Thinking back, I think I'll probably rank this a little bit lower because it just doesn't look, it doesn't really sing to me. So this one is the Umi. I'll probably place lower than the numero backpack that I just saw. Number 4. So now I'm gonna go on to my top 4, which I think the first one is the number 4 is numero for the Nano at $340. This one you can't wear as a backpack, but I think it's ultra cute with the top handle and adjustable strap with feet on the bottom to make the bag look ultra luxurious. Comes in so many different colors, and they are all smooth full grain calf leather made in Spain. Feel like it's such a cute little dumpling bag. Number 3. Number 3 on my list, it is the numero mini. I love how there's a little bit of gold hardware to make it look fancy, along with the gold chain and the stitching on the flap. This full grain calf leather bag is just so beautiful. I feel like it's so classy and like not too big, not too small. It comes with all these different colors, and yeah, I feel like it's so chic. I'm just a little bit worried about the hardware on the gold scratching over time, so that's my only concern with it. Number 2. On to my number 2. My number 2 bag is numero 9, number 9. Now this one looked like a dumpling to me as well, but I think it's such a unique bag with a unique shape. Looks very casual, can do a crossbody as well as a top handle. It's just so cute, combines like really subtleness and still looks like something that's very elegant at the same time. So cute, right? $420 numero 9 is my number 2 choice. And the whopping number 1 is number 10. Now I know this might not be the go-to bag that people think of. It's currently priced at $360 Canadian, which is amazing price, and it's a monochrome caramel textured, and I love the half moon shape that it forms and highlights the curves, and like the different types of color thread that they use for the bag. I just think is so beautiful. It comes in all these different colors that are more neutral tones that I think will blend well with my wardrobe, and they're handmade in Spain. I just think it looks a little bit different, and I love how the strap, it is in adjustable. And yeah, I can see myself going on a day out with my kids to the park and looking super chic and fashionable. And it still has plenty of room for me to play around with in terms of not trying to figure out and jigsaw what to put in my bag, which I find with a lot of the micro and mini bags nowadays being a big problem for me. Its structure is not going to get sloppy and floppy over time. It's minimalistic and not in your face with the logo, and it just so looks effortlessly chic with an adjustable strap that works for both crossbody and also over the shoulder. So my number one pick would be numero 10. So that's my ranking for my Polène bag collection that they currently have. I'm sure they're going to continue to come out with some beautiful, beautiful bags. What do you think of my ranking for the Polène bags that are currently available? And do you agree with the ranking? What is your number one bag? Maybe in your opinion there's certain bags that rank lower that you would probably put on higher side of the ranking. Are you surprised by the ranking itself? I would love to hear from you. Well, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this Polène ranking of their handbags. Again, if you like the content on this channel, please consider like, subscribe, and sharing. And I will see you in the next mommy review. Take care and stay safe.